Gandhi's going for a fish. Today we've left Hamner Springs and heading over to the west coast, and we're travelling over the Lewis Pass, one of only 3 passes to get from the east coast to the west coast of the South Island. So you've got the Haas Pass, which we hopefully will be doing later on. Arthur's Pass and Lewis Pass are the only 3 ways you can get from the east to the west. Up through the mountains, up through the Southern Alps. Beautiful drive, lots of bush, beautiful rivers, and on the way to the coast. Traffic jam.
West Coast style.
West Coast style. 1-lane bridge. Another one.
Scenic.
Beautiful river.
We're at Maruia Falls, just off Highway 65. Maruia Falls were formed as a result of a devastating earthquake that hit the Murchison area in 1929. A landslide in the Maruia Valley changed the course of the river, sending it over an old riverbank and creating the now 10-metre falls. You can view the top of the falls from the car park, but a short walk down the hill reveals the full might of the water. It's too dangerous to swim close to the falls, but it is a beautiful spot for a picnic. I've just turned off the road. We've come north from Hamner Springs. I've turned off on the way to Westport. This is the upper Buller Gorge. We'll be following this just about all the way into Westport.
Caravan, thick grass and
so we just stopped in a place called Berlin's at the cafe there. It's a beautiful cafe, looks out over the river, which is great. Saw the jet boat going past. And wonderful food and great coffee. So if you're passing through, stop off. Beautiful little place, beautiful cafe. We've just entered the lower Buller Gorge Scenic Reserve, and we'll be getting down along the river shortly. This is the Kilkenny lookout, and you go around the corner, you have to drive under the rocks It's fairly narrow, it's one way, and as you can see it's really hard to see, so you get people coming the other way. You've got to go slowly and be really careful. Well, we're here in Westport. It was a lovely drive through the gorge, and this is where the Buller River meets the sea. Westport is the oldest European settlement on the west coast, established in 1861. We're going to drive down to the harbour and go for a walk out to the river mouth.
You go hurt yourself.
Okay. Sean speaks duck, by the way, in case you're wondering. Cape Foulwind is a prominent headland on the west coast. It's the knob that sticks out here. It was originally named Rocky Cape by Abel Tasman, but in 1770 James Cook changed the name to Cape Foulwind after his ship the Endeavour was blown away out to sea from this point. I guess he was having a bad day. The walkway goes all the way around to Taranga Bay and to the Bay Seal Colony. It takes about 90 minutes and it would be great to go for the walk, but it's getting a bit late in the day, so we're going to head back down the hill and drive around to the Bay Seal Colony. Come just south of Westport to a place called Taranga Bay, and there's a seal colony here, so we're off to find some seals. Baby mussels. Oh look, there's a wicker. So what I didn't tell you in the last video was that I fell over in the forest at Hannah Springs and I broke our camera, which unfortunately means I don't have anything decent to zoom with, and the fur seals are a little bit far away. The best I can do, sorry, is some grainy zoomed in too far cell phone footage of the pups playing in the pool.
Big one up on the rock, watching them all. So we've made it to Punakaiki, the Pancake Rocks. Unfortunately we've hit it on a low tide, so we're not going to be able to see the blowholes today. But anyway, it's a beautiful spot and we're going to go and have a look at the beauty of the ocean. You'll be able to hear it before long and see what the Pancake Rocks are all about. You say there's a few overhangs and things where you have to walk across natural bridges, so that'll be quite interesting as well.
Alright, so let's go have a look. The Pancake Rocks are located at Dolomite Point in the small town of Punakaiki. They are best viewed at high tide, and in the right conditions the blowholes can be spectacular. The creation of the rocks started 30 million years ago, when small dead marine creatures and plants landed on the ocean floor and were compressed into multiple layers of hard limestone and softer sandstone. Gradually, seismic activity lifted the limestone above the ocean, where water, wind and salt spray eroded the softer sandstone, leaving the pancake layers we see today.
penguins, be careful of people sleeping, be careful of the bend, and then be careful of the truck.
Safety first. Just making a quick stop at the Strongman Mine Memorial. This is the Strongman Mine Memorial, which is located in a beautiful spot, looking out over the sea. It bears the names of the 19 men killed on the 19th of January 1967 when an explosion occurred at the mine. It was late when we arrived in Greymouth, so we found a motel and headed back into town for dinner. After dinner we drove out to the river mouth and watched a glorious sunset on another day. Join us in the next episode as we continue down the west coast and visit the towns of Hokitika, Franz Josef, Fox and Haast. If you're enjoying our travels, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing. Take care friends, and we'll see you next time.